Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for July. We're going to do the full overview, which will be the 5 weeks. So we'll have 5 columns and 3 rows as usual. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising, you are in the right place, and this is your reading. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of different things. Number one, we're going to light that candle. We're going to light this beautiful candle. You can actually see it this time. This is the Shaman's Dawn candle, and it is really beautiful. It's Palo Santo. The smell is divine, and it's gone perfectly throughout the entire length of its existence. It hasn't lost a single step on that at all, which is cool. Some candles lose their smell as they burn. This is not that, okay? And it's doing some really nice things, creating good energy within the space. So we're enjoying it. We'll probably get little bits of popcorn in there. Kind of fun. So I have a couple of messages for you also from my better angels. And my better angels are talking about how it's going to be super important for us to keep on striving. Because sometimes we can get complacent or feel like, hey, cool, I hit a plateau. I'm kind of where I want to be, and everything is cool, and it's good. Okay, cool. I'm glad that you reached your spot and you're good to go, and you feel comfortable and you feel accomplished. Awesome. Keep an eye out for your next step up. Okay, just keep an eye out for it, and you don't have to actually go and do, but you have to mentally plan and push yourself to think about where you're going to go next. Okay. We want you to keep on growing, all right? Don't just sit around going, okay, that was good enough. Because it's good, but it could be better, just a little. It doesn't have to be a lot better. It just has to be a little bit better, right? And the more we continue to push ourselves a little bit, we will continue to expand ourselves. And that is, expansion is key, okay? All right, the other message I have for you is that we are going to lower our expectations. Because even as we try and hit new levels, sometimes we pick really high levels and we just can't possibly reach them. But also, we do it to other folks. We sometimes expect more from other people than they have the bandwidth or the capacity to do. And whether it's something we choose or don't choose or whatever, the fact is, if we lower our expectations of ourselves, of others, of government, if society, friendships, companies, we will be less disappointed. Okay, I know that's kind of obvious in its own special way, but at the same time, we do it all the time. We go in, we're like, this is the expectation I have. You go to a restaurant you've been to before, and you had a phenomenal time. You're like, oh my God, this is my favorite food, my favorite restaurant. You bring friends, and suddenly things just fall a little flat. And you're like, I like this place. What happened? And you have a different experience. And you just need to be cool and realize that other people are going through different stuff at the same time as you're trying to show off with something. And you had that expectation of what was going to be, and then it turned out different, right? So I've had that experience with restaurants with my family. So it happens, all right? So those are the 2 messages from my better angels, and I hope that that helps for you. We're going to go ahead and get us a guiding card for the month, all right? And then we'll move into what, the actual reading, all right? So let's get into this. So we're using the Light Seers Tarot for the guiding card for the month. So what do we need for Libra for the entire month? It's right over here. Oh, that's the one. All right. So we're going to set these cards aside. And here we go. Your guiding card for the month is the 3 of Pentacles, which is super cool. It's talking about how the finances and somebody's continuing to think of you in a very positive light at work. They're considering ways and means to find you more money. They're really pushing to have you become higher up in your position. So all month long, you're impressing the heck out of the upper ups at work, okay? So you just keep doing you, and everything is going to get really, really cool. All right. Oh, I should mention, of course, hello. Yes, I'm in a trailer. I'm not in my house. I'm not in an Airbnb. I'm in a trailer on the grounds in Oregon. So I'm going to have a little bit of extra ambient noise from neighbors and road noise and other things going on. So please just bear with me, and we'll do what we can as we move forward, and hopefully everything will go very well. Excellent. Now we need a mystery card for you, and we are going to be using this Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. It is a big mouthful right there, but this is a beautiful deck. We've used it before. We're going to use it now for this particular purpose of a mystery card. We'll check into this card at the end of the reading, because yes, indeed, it's going to be great. All right. This one will help clear up whatever's going on, and give us more insight into what's like a closing a closing message. There you go. Now then, let us look at, this is that Tempest deck that is super cool, and everything has been pre-programmed for you, and I really love that. So we're going to go ahead and lay these cards out. We'll have the 5 columns, and we're going to have 3 rows. The first row is where you are each week. The second is going to be what's blocking you each week, and the third row is going to be your solution for each week. So while things look similar or familiar to you here on the table, I guarantee you this is a very different space. But I'm not mad at it. I think it's kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. All right, so this will be 29th of June through the 5th of July, and then we'll each week consecutively we'll go in depth on this at the very end of this reading. All right, let's look at what we have going on here. So the Hierophant is here showing us that something you want to do in the first week of July is really kind of create some structure to what's going on around you. I feel like you're really mapping your course. Literally in this card, you're mapping the course. You are also discovering new things about yourself as well as others. You're being open to the possibilities while you're pushing yourself forward a little bit in a different direction, okay? Whatever this is, I feel like there's some study, some pushing of yourself. Maybe you're learning new things and breaking down barriers for yourself in a little bit of a way. And it's good. It's all very smart and right and proper, and I want you to just embrace the possibilities and go for it, okay? So that's where you are this week. What's blocking you this week? You may not have as much money as you thought, because maybe you had an unforeseen bill that came up and you were like, okay, I'm going to put it all out there and I'm going to take care of the business and it'll be awesome, okay? This is going to be smart and proper and right for you, and I want you to get after that. It'll be a beautiful thing, okay? But like I said, you're not going to have as much money as you thought, so you're going to have to chill out, conserve your finances, and that'll be smart. Your solution is an emotionally based feminine energy person. This person speaks from their feelings place. I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like a taco. But they also can be more emotionally squared away. I'm getting right now that this person isn't bringing drama, but they are bringing a place for you to put your own emotions, as in you, Libra, can confide and with this person, and they will be receptive and quite pleasant in the moment. Okay, so this is like a sister, mother, whatever it is. This is somebody somebody who's down to earth in their emotions. Okay, they're down to earth in their emotions, and you can actually trust them with your emotions and feelings, and they will be responsive. Okay, so if you're stressed out by your financial situation and or you're plotting of your course and you need to ventilate, This person is somebody you can verbally ventilate with, you can share your feelings, and they will take it and they will keep it, okay? Very nice. You have a support system. I love that. Now then, let's talk about, this card here is talking about the next week over the 6th through the 12th of July. Indeed, you're going to be looking at your dreams and goals, seeing where you want to go, how you want to get there, and how that's going to go down, all right? I love this for you. You have the potential. You can reassess where you are. Some of you will be reassessing and deciding whether or not you really want what you have. You're definitely going to be feeling it, feeling inspired to look further out in front of yourself. You're not necessarily looking behind. You're always looking forward, seeing, is this what I want? Is this where I want to go? Where else would I like to go? So you're continuing to create a bigger vision for yourself and always making sure you're headed in the right direction. All right, very nice like that. Changes can be made if they aren't good, right? Where you're blocked is that things this week are going to go slow. They're not going to be a fast change. Nothing is going to be moving along quickly. It's all going very slow. And you're going to feel a little bit stuck in your power, no doubt. You make a decision. It doesn't want to go where you want to go. I want to go and do what I want to do. And you're just like, well, feeling stuck. It's not going very quick. Everything is on slow molasses time. Okay, so this particular week, at this moment, yes, you're figuring out what you want, and everything is going to move like you've got your foot nailed to the ground. A lot of things you need to pay attention to include the fact that whatever's going on so slow here, it might be very timely and very important that things run smoothly or slowly. Because if you don't, sometimes when we get exactly what we want really, really fast, it's bad. It's bad timing. And that's what's happening here, is that you need to take it slow. And the universe has said, look, I'm clearly understanding that you don't want to go slow, and I'm going to make it slow. So there. So the universe is doing what you can't, all right? So this card here is talking about the 13th through the 19th, Four of Wands, a marriage of ideas. You have other people getting on board with your idea and supporting you and coming to the place where you can have everybody's thinking the same thoughts now. This is good. It doesn't feel like just one other person. It feels like multiple people all coming together and having the same idea, or at least appreciating your idea and getting on board with it to the point where they're like, ooh, let me add some chocolate sprinkles to your cake. Let me do some, everybody wants to add a little something, and everybody likes what the other one wants to do. So everybody's ready to make this thing better than it was before. So yay, that's good news. And we have what's blocking you. There is this emotionally based male energy person. So there's going to be somebody in the mix who's kind of, he likes to use his emotions to get people to move in his direction. That could be through anger. That could be through frustration, or that wonderful disappointed look that some folks get that makes you feel like you've made daddy sad. Oh, the perfect disappointed look. It crushes, it can be a soul crusher, but I want you to know that whoever this is, he's sad and he's blocking you, okay? So be careful about this daddy sad look that you're going to get from somebody. Somebody you want to impress is not going to be impressed. And even with the beautiful collaborative cake you guys are making over here with all the frosting and the cake and the decorations and all that, not impressed. Wanting to slow things down. Make it worse, or somehow not okay. Maybe because they didn't get their own cake. I don't know. So you're going to have to pay attention to who he is and what he's doing and why he's doing it. We'll get more information when we go in deeper, but the solution is going to be new information about ways to manifest more power. So you can manifest more power, and this information will take you very far. It might be as simple as to say, he doesn't like chocolate, so make a vanilla cake and a chocolate cake. Dun, 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 dun. And presto changeo, everybody's winning. Haha. This card here is going to be talking about the 20th through the 26th. All right. So let's start talking about the 20th through the 26th. We have the King of Swords. Somebody who's in control, likes things just their way. Male energy person. They are going to be very particular about how things are going, and they will be showing you what they want or talking to you about what they want and being very, very clear, okay? So if they give you some sort of guidance, take it. Write it down, figure it out, make it clear. Follow the information. Don't let it fall by the wayside, okay? This person is serious about what they're talking about. This card here is talking about where you're blocked. You're not going to be able to fight for your own power in the situation, right? I told you this guy was going to be very serious about what he wanted, and you're just going to have to, you have no power in this moment, so fighting about it isn't going to get you there. Do what you can to fulfill this person's wishes to the letter, and they will be more receptive to you in the future, if not sometime this week, because remembering your lessons from the past is your solution. I think you've dealt with this person before, you've seen how they can be, and you've seen the repercussions of other people not taking them too seriously. Didn't go well for anybody. So we want to pay attention to what that is and how that's going, okay? Because, nope, don't want to be in a big trouble zone. You want to take good care of yourself. You want to make sure that you're cared for and that everybody you care for is cared for, okay? So our final week of July is going to be the 27th of July through the August 2nd, okay? We have a Lover's card, and the Lover's card is showing up saying that your relationships are going to be paying important at this time. Whoever your counterpart in life is going to be needing some attention. And not to say that they're needy, but maybe you need some attention from your counterpart. So it could be a mutual decision, but they will be playing a part. Your coupleness will be playing a part at this time. And I think that's really cool. Enjoy that. They might be offering extra support. Ten of Swords is going to be blocking you. Yeah, you're going to be in charge of something. Someone's going to put you in charge of something, which will, of course, block your relationship situation. You're like, oh, man, I got to go be a boss. Okay, I'll be back home for dinner. Love you all, but I got to go. So you're needed. You're being needed somewhere else, and that's going to block your relationship, okay? So just be aware that even as you're stepping up to this situation, be the smart person and be good to your people, and your people will be good to you. Be a good boss, even though it is standing in the way of something you really want to do, and don't take it out on them, okay? They didn't do it. It's the overall job that needed you, not the other way around, okay? So, pardon me. Now, let's talk about the solution. Solution is rallying the troops, all right? Get your people together. Maybe you can get your job done more quickly and have more time at home if you get those people riled up a little bit. Come on, guys, let's do this. I have a case of beer waiting for you guys if you get this thing done quickly, all right? Or whatever. I know you may not be able to do that, so obviously you can rally the troops and get your people working towards a common goal. Maybe you can make a competition out of the process so that they're all like, hey, whoever gets done first wins the sparkly cup that I made. Ta-da! It is the trophy for our group. All right, our group has a trophy. If you're the MVP of this particular day, we will give you the sparkly cup, and you get to keep it for a week, all right? And then each week we'll hand it off to the next person. Pretty soon there will be a competition between your people to get that sparkly cup, and they will all be on point, and you make sure that they're staying high quality even as they're competing, okay? So the quality has to be there, otherwise it's not going to happen, okay? Cool. Let's go ahead and save these cards off to one side, because that's what we like to do. We're going to save them so that we can go in deep on them in other videos, as we're about to do right here. All right. So we have these three cards for the first week of July, and we're going to use this deck, which is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. It's a great deck. Watch this. It's beautiful and lovely in all ways, and I just am excited to share it with you. More than one card at a time. We used it for mystery cards last month, but here it is now in full force. All right. So let's talk about what's going on for this first week. We have June 29th through July 5th. We were talking about how you were making plans, you were checking your trajectory, you're plotting your course, you're getting your details in order, you're making lists and all this other stuff so that you are ready to go, okay? You're also having this emotionally based feminine energy person. Nice. Queen of Cups. It's a double whammy. Boop, 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 boop. You have a Queen of Cups showing that you have support in the process. Your person is supporting you at the beginning and at the end. I love that for you because it's a big deal. There is something going on for you where there is going to be some travel happening. All right. Some movement, some change. You're about to go through a doorway. So your person, whoever this person is going to be supporting you in your move, in your changes. They really want to see you doing well, so they're taking good care, realizing that timing for everything is important, and you're getting ready to go through a doorway. So yeah, Libra, you're going to go through a doorway. You have support. That's good news, and you have been plotting your course and getting all your stuff in order, so you're ready to go, okay? You may not have a ton of dough. This is where you're blocked. You don't have a ton of dough to do this, so you're watching your pennies and making sure they're all going in the right direction, which is smart and good news. We're budgeting ourselves. Where else are you blocked? This is not going to be something that's fair. This is going to feel kind of crummy. I think that you want more time with your person. Whoever your person is, you're content with that, but you're feeling frustrated that it's not fair, I have to go. The truth is, you just got to go, okay? Life isn't fair, and that's the way it is. So you're not being able to make things fair for her or for him. Whoever your counterpart is, doesn't have to be gender specific, but this person will be emotionally based and with feminine energies. A little softer on the edges, and that's nice. Keep that in mind. The other thing you're blocked about is taking your power back. You're not in a position to delegate anything to anybody or let other people be in charge of anything. You're not in charge of any of it. You just have to show up and get on the boat, okay? This isn't about you being able to tell other people what their responsibility will be while you're gone or anything like that. It's just get on the boat, okay? Just get on the boat. Take care of what's needing to be taken care of, and it'll all be taken care of, right? So this card here is talking about that Queen of Cups. Your solution, your person is going to be your person. Since you can't delegate anything to anybody, she's just going to take over. This feminine energy person is just going to take over anything that needs taking care of while you're gone out of town, okay? This person is just awesome. And you have a support system. I love that. So you do have somebody who can and will take care of everything you need. It's super cool. I can see that you're out of town, and that is important to note because there it is. We have the Chariot. Your solution is to go travel, do your thing, keep moving, move forward. You have everything in line and taken care of, so you don't have to worry about anything when you're gone, okay? If you have pets at home that need caring for, your person is going to take care of it. If you have plants at home that need caring for, your person's going to take care of it. It's very exciting. Very good stuff, okay? This is a job that you're going for. You're going to go work, all right? So you're traveling for work. Whatever this move is, this could be it's moving from one place to another. You could be having to travel for work, a quick out-of-town event. And it could just be like going across town outside the office, and you're having a coworker who's holding down the fort while you're out doing some stuff, okay? So be aware that you're definitely moving. There's a doorway. Maybe another place to go and talk to another person. You're going to go out of town to make a sale of some sort. So there's doorways and movement everything here is changing, but you have a support system back at the office who are going to take care of everything, or at home that are going to take care of everything. Very cool. And it's all very work related. So no concerns about anything weird going on. This is all about work. Okay? Cool. Now then, let's get a clarifying card from our Mystic Forest Oracle, right? This is a really fun new deck I'm bringing in, and I think that you'll like it quite a lot. I went to Oregon, so I thought trees. I need trees. Let's go to the forest. So here we are. We're in the forest. We have this beautiful deck. All right. Aha. There may be some weed whacking going on outside. Fun, right? Let's go ahead and get this. Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise, all right? So whatever noise may be coming up for you, whether it's about not having enough money or not being at home enough or not being around to be a part of your posse or whatever that is, other people telling you that you should slow down or back away from that situation are where the noise comes from, okay? So anyone blocking your ambition or suggesting that you're too ambitious, that's the problem, okay? You want to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself, all right? So we're going to go ahead and put that card right here. Cool. Now we have a mystery card. What's going on here? Haha, Queen of Swords. All right, there is a lady in the mix, staying in charge of what's going on, paying attention to the details, making sure that everything is lined up exactly as you want it to. That's going to be important for you right now, okay? So stay on top of the details. Queen of Swords isn't always a bad card. Sometimes it's just what you need to hear, is that staying detail-oriented. We started here this week, paying attention to the details and making lists. Now check everything off. Make sure you're watching the lists. Don't forget your lists as you move on, okay? Excellent. So now that we've done that, let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. All right, Libra, what do we got? We have black tourmaline, we have emerald, and we have aventurine. Haha. So black tourmaline is all about staying grounded. Don't get too full of yourself. Don't get to the point where you think you've got everything all figured out and nobody else you don't need any help from anybody, because this is not that case. This is about you staying really grounded and saying, you know, many hands make light work. Let's get after this together, okay? And I think that you can handle this, and that you'll have, it's good you have a support system, people who are supporting you, but take care of your supporters. Don't let them feel like they're extra or extraneous or whatever, okay? Because they're not. They're very important, and we want you to know that they're important, and we want them to know that they're important and supportive and supported. Emerald and aventurine are both heart stones. We're talking about 4th chakra, and emerald is about healing your heart, healing the parts of you that aren't feeling cared for or like you're good enough in some way. That's very interesting. That's all coming like that. I don't know why you're having some low self-esteem right now, but Libra, you kind of are. Even though everything is coming up for you. You're able to work through work, you're getting moving, and everything is going to get better. So I want you to know you are supported, you are appreciated, and let your low self-esteem go if you can. Allow it to be healed. I know that it comes from somewhere else. It isn't something that came to you that's mostly from this lifetime. So work it out and let it be healed. Aventurine is about healing things from this lifetime. So you have 2 versions of healing in your heart right now, and they're all about how you need to appreciate who you are and allow things to change for yourself within your heart into a place of you loving yourself more and appreciating what you can do. All right? It's beautiful. I really love it for you. There's a lot of healing here, and it's all heart-based. And when we start to do that, confidence builds, okay? And you're going to need your confidence when you go traveling for work, handling your business here, okay? Because it's good. You have what it takes completely. You're completely ready. You know what you're doing, and it's going to be amazing. All right, Libra? So stop doubting yourself. You are awesome, and you are worthy. All right? Excellent. So, Libra, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry those rocks or carry any other rocks, comment below and let me know what you're carrying, because I'm kind of into the rocks. And if you did want to talk about it, I'd be happy to have that conversation. All right? Another thing to know is that there's a lot of things down in the description box you should check out. Down there, we're talking about all the decks that I'm using will be listed there, so you can get them on Etsy or Amazon and have them in your hot little hands. And or you can look down there and see about coming out to a fair. My fair schedule is down there. So I'm in Oregon right now. I'm going to Washington, then Northern California, and then I'm headed out to Louisiana. So I have lots of places to go and places to be, but you'll know what time of year I'll be in those places. And if I'm not where you are when you need me, and you do need me, there's another link down there where you can do and book a private reading. And I would love to be there for you in that way, okay? So whatever I need to do or whatever I can do for you, check it out, see what you see, and we will talk next week about the 6th through the 12th, all right? Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Every one of you matters to me, and I love you guys so much. I will see you then.